Now, no one has heard of the Ahoms in today's world because our textbooks, our teachers don't want to speak about the Ahoms. The Ahoms are one of the most important dynasties of India. They were uh, in power in Assam, in northeastern India, for around 6 centuries or thereabouts. They first established their kingdom in the year after Chinggis Khan died, 1228. It has nothing to do with Chinggis Khan. I'm just remembering it that way. It helps me connect certain things. So they established this kingdom, this dynasty in the year 1228. The Ahom people are originally a Thai people. Now, who are the Thai people? The Thai people are essentially a people from Southeastern Asia. Their original homeland is Southeast Asia. They were spread across Thailand, which is Thailand. The people of Thailand are Thai people, just like the ancestors of the Ahoms. So they were originally spread, the Thai or Thai people in Southeast Asia, in the region of Burma, Thailand, present day Yunnan province of China, which is not Chinese at all, etc. That region. And from there, they crossed over some hills, the hills at the border of India and Burma, present day border of India and Burma. And they came into Assam and they established this wonderful, very interesting dynasty in Assam. The word Assam comes from the Ahom people, right? So, and they were Hindus, of course. The whole of Southeast Asia was Hindu for a very long time. Then later it became Buddhist, but the Ahoms have always been Hindu. So their culture was an interesting and beautiful syncretization of the culture of Southeastern Asia and of native Indian traditions and practices and what we call Hinduism today. It's a beautiful culture, very interesting syncretic culture. It's a very great dynasty. They had many great kings. Okay. And the most famous episode of the Ahom history is the multiple repulsions of the Turkic invasions of Northeast India. The Mughals, the so-called Mughals, were actually Turks. They tried many times to invade and take over the northeastern parts of India, and the Ahoms always repulsed this. There is this famous battle, Saraighat, I think. The great military commander Lachit Borphukan of the Ahom dynasty. He was one of the great ministers and military commanders of this dynasty in the 16th century, I think. He repulsed this major Turkic invasion. It was a naval battle on the Brahmaputra River, and he ensured that the Mughals, the Turks, did not ever get to infiltrate into northeastern India. So they did a great amount. I mean, they did yeoman service to the people of northeast India by protecting them from the advance of the foreigners, and they were able to preserve their culture and the sanctity of the northeast for a very long time. So Assam is the land of the Ahoms, a wonderful culture, and we actually can discuss a lot more about this. It is regrettable that the Ahoms are not covered at all in India's history textbooks anywhere. I don't know if Assam teaches the textbooks in Assam teach about them or not, but everywhere else, I mean, it's only recently that people have started hearing about the Ahoms. There is this wonderful author called Anish Gokhale who has written about some of the chapters of Ahom history. So it's good that this is now coming to light and people are knowing about these different hitherto unknown dynasties of India, which were actually very great and contributed so much to this great land. So that's in brief about the Ahoms. I hope and I would encourage everybody to read up more about the Ahoms. It's a very interesting phase of our history.